Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees. At the bottom of Mount Fuji, this quiet forest hides a dark secret. It's a place where life and death meet, where the real world mixes with the world of ghosts. The soft forest floor soaks up all sound, making it strangely quiet. The thick trees block the sunlight, creating long, spooky shadows. The air feels heavy, like something is pushing down on you. This forest is known for sadness, a place where many people have chosen to end their lives. Come with me as we explore Aokigahara and learn about its scary legends and sad history. Be warned, this journey isn't for those who scare easily. Aokigahara's darkness isn't new. It's been there from the beginning. Old Japanese stories say the forest is home to demons and spirits. One legend tells of ubasute, a scary practice rumored to have happened during hard times. They say elderly family members who couldn't take care of themselves were left in the forest to die. True or not, the story of ubasute makes Aokigahara even more frightening. The forest's connection to death continued. In the late 1800s, Japan changed quickly and many people couldn't handle it. They went to Aokigahara to be alone and ended their lives among the trees. Even today, the forest has a powerful effect on people. The facts are clear. Aokigahara has one of the highest suicide rates in the world, making the forest even sadder. Every year, many people wander into the woods looking for peace, but finding only the end of their lives. The forest is quiet, except for the leaves rustling and sometimes a bird's cry. The Japanese government is worried. They've put up signs at the forest entrances asking people to think twice and offering help. Volunteers walk the trails, looking for anyone who needs help. But even with these efforts, the forest is still a powerful draw. Some want to be alone with their thoughts. Others might be looking for a feeling of connection, hoping the forest will understand their pain. Aokigahara's darkness is more than just the sad things that happen there. It comes from old beliefs, from whispers of ghosts in Japanese stories. Deep in the forest, the line between the living and the dead seems very thin. They say the spirits of the dead, called yurei, wander here, their sadness echoing through the trees. Yurei are not peaceful. They are full of strong feelings like anger, sadness, or a need for closure. People who go into the forest talk about strange things, weird noises, cold spots, and the feeling of being watched. Some say they've seen shadowy figures that disappear when they get close. Are these just tricks of the mind or real ghosts? Aokigahara can make you question what is real. Section 5. The Hookman, a chilling legend of the forest depths. Of all the scary stories about Aokigahara, the Hookman is one of the worst. This tale has been whispered among locals and visitors alike, growing more terrifying with each retelling. The forest itself, known for its dense trees and eerie silence, sets the perfect stage for such a chilling legend. This evil spirit, they say, hides in the darkest parts of the forest, hunting those who are alone and scared. The Hookman is said to be relentless, never stopping until he finds his prey. His presence is often felt before he is seen, a cold chill running down the spine of those who wander too deep. The Hookman is a tall, shadowy figure with a sharp hook for a hand. His eyes are said to glow with a malevolent light piercing through the darkness. The hook, once a tool, has become a weapon of terror, a symbol of his cursed existence. He follows his victims, his hook scraping against the trees, making a creepy sound. This sound, like nails on a chalkboard, is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. It's a warning, a sign that the Hookman is near and escape is almost impossible. Some stories say he was once a man who died horribly in the forest, his spirit, unable to find peace, transformed into the Hookman, forever bound to the woods. His tragic end fuels his rage, making him a vengeful spirit. Others say he is the forest's darkness itself, a symbol of fear and despair. This version of the legend paints him as an embodiment of the forest's malevolent energy, a force that preys on human fear and suffering. Real or not, the story of the Hookman shows how powerful fear is, and how we are drawn to the unknown. It serves as a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows and the thin line between reality and legend. The Hookman may just be a story, but in the depths of Aokigahara, anything seems possible. Section 6. Intruder in the woods, when reality blurs with terror. Aokigahara's isolation makes it a place for another scary thing, the intruder. Imagine walking in the forest, wanting some quiet time, and then realizing you're not alone. You see something move, a shadow behind a tree. You think it's just the wind, but then you hear it. A twig snapping, footsteps, someone or something is watching. People who have seen these figures say they try to scare you. Some describe hooded figures who stay just far enough away, their faces hidden. Are they just playing a prank, or is it something worse? Section 7. A strange allure, the compelling draw of Aokigahara's darkness. Even with its scary reputation, Aokigahara attracts people. Some like its natural beauty, its peaceful landscapes far from the city. Others want adventure, exploring its hidden trails, but for many there's a deeper reason. Some think the forest can absorb pain and sadness, that just being there can help you feel better. Others are drawn to its connection with death. For them, Aokigahara isn't scary, but a place to think about life and remember those who are gone. Section 8. Between life and death. The forest's ethereal boundary. At the edge of Aokigahara, you feel like you're between two worlds. The forest, known as the Sea of Trees, is a place where the boundary between the living and the dead seems to blur. It's a place where the natural world and the supernatural coexist in a delicate balance. The forest seems to hold its breath, the air heavy with untold stories and the presence of many lost souls. Each step you take feels like an intrusion into a sacred space, a place where the past lingers and the present feels almost irrelevant. You can almost feel a strange energy, something old and mysterious. The trees, with their twisted roots and gnarled branches, seem to whisper secrets that have been forgotten by time. It's as if the forest itself is alive, watching, waiting. The soft forest floor makes everything quiet, which makes your other senses stronger. The silence is profound, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves or the distant call of a bird. It's a silence that amplifies your thoughts, making you acutely aware of your own presence in this enigmatic place. Aokigahara is a place of opposites, where beauty and sadness mix, where life and death are close together. The vibrant greens of the foliage contrast sharply with the somber atmosphere, creating a landscape that is both breathtaking and haunting. It's a place that makes you feel both amazed and scared, a place that makes you think about what you believe and the mysteries we don't understand. The interplay of light and shadow creates an ever-changing tapestry, a visual representation of the duality that defines this forest. To be there is to stand at the edge of the unknown, to look into the darkness and think about life, death, and what comes after. It's a place that challenges your perceptions, a place that invites you to ponder the mysteries of existence and the thin veil that separates this world from the next. Section 9. Aokigahara, a haunting reminder of life's fragility. Known as the Sea of Trees, Aokigahara is a place of immense natural beauty, yet it holds a somber reputation. This forest, located at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, is both enchanting and eerie, drawing visitors from all over the world. Leaving Aokigahara, we understand how delicate life is and how strong the human spirit can be. The forest's dense foliage and quiet paths offer a stark contrast to the bustling life outside its borders. It's a place where one can reflect deeply on the fragility of existence and the resilience of the human soul. The forest's beauty and sad history remind us that darkness and light, hope and despair are always connected. The lush greenery and the haunting silence create a unique atmosphere that speaks to the duality of life. Here, amidst the towering trees and winding paths, one can feel the weight of history and the whispers of countless stories. It makes us think about our own lives, to find meaning in suffering and to be thankful for life. The serene streams and moss-covered rocks invite contemplation, urging us to ponder our own journeys and the lessons we've learned along the way. In the stillness of Aokigahara, we find a mirror reflecting our own struggles and triumphs. Aokigahara isn't a place to fear, but a place to respect. The forest demands a quiet reverence, a recognition of the lives that have passed through its shadows. It's a reminder that every place has its own story, and every story deserves to be told with dignity and respect. It's a place to think about our choices and how they affect us and others. Walking through Aokigahara, one is reminded of the weight of decisions and the impact they have on our lives and the lives of those around us. The forest stands as a testament to the power of choice, and the importance of mindfulness in our actions. As we leave the quiet trees and step back into the light, let's remember what Aokigahara taught us. The transition from the forest's shadows to the bright open meadow symbolizes hope and renewal. It's a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always a path back to the light. Because in the end, it's our connection to each other, our ability to love and care, that will guide us through the darkness. The bonds we share with others are our greatest strength, helping us navigate through life's challenges. In Aokigahara, we are reminded of the importance of these connections and the comfort they bring. Even when faced with death, life, with all its ups and downs, continues. The new leaves and the rising sun symbolize hope and the promise of new beginnings. Aokigahara teaches us that life is a continuous cycle of endings and beginnings, and it's our resilience and hope that keep us moving forward.